Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Cricket 19 Career Mode. We're now much more in a lovely setting that we prefer, playing first class cricket for Warwickshire against Glamorgan here. I feel a lot more comfortable here than I did in the T20 format of the game. But we're still going to be batting in here at number 5. There is also a Kieran on the other team, so this will be a battle of the Kierans, I will call this episode. But hopefully, now that we're in familiar surroundings, we can actually start picking up some good scores and, just getting our average up and making our Manhattan look a little better than it did during the T20, where it was looking very dismal. But we've called the toss here. It's a heads. So let's see what we get. And it is a tails. Tails never fails, guys. And Glamorgan have won the toss with a soft, dry pitch with light cracks. I am randomising the pitches as well. And they've chosen to bowl, so we are going to have a bat just to kind of mix up the games. Hopefully by randomising the pitches, it will make the games a little bit more difficult, change the dynamic. So after a very good start from the opening batsman, we're 193 for 3. Oh, that was a dodgy leave. Thought the ball was going to seam away from us a bit there. Definitely going over. But yeah, just need to get back into the routine. Haven't got used to defending or anything like that, so just need to see out a few balls, play ourselves in, and then hopefully build a nice partnership with Nurse here, who I do like batting with. Have batted many overs with him. Just a nice solid defence there from us. Marchant de Lange looks absolutely dead. He's bowled 16 overs, so he's nearly bowled a third of the overs they've bowled this morning, and it shows there. Nice little whip away from us, square onto the onside for a nice boundary to get us off the mark. Already feeling a lot more at home and confident, just being able to take our time makes such a big difference. It just gives me the confidence, just knowing that I don't have to hit every ball is so reassuring for me. And I find that much easier to actually go on and score. Just like that. Fabulous shot through the covers. Not going to run for a second, and that will be a boundary. So 2 boundaries for us there.
Yes.
Just pick up the single there. So yeah, as we normally do, we come at this point of the innings, we do get a lot of spin to face. Looks like Mitchell Starc will be at the other end as well. Yeah, so he looks pretty shot on energy too. So we'll just have to be wary of that. And we've edged it. And we've edged it. And Mitchell Starc has got us again, trying to drive the ball. The ball was probably on the length to drive, just mistimed it. And got the outside edge, hoping for a big score in that innings, but it looks like we've fallen short there. 10 or 14 balls, and definitely a lower score than I would have wanted. Right, so we got a decent score, around about 300. It looks like it's actually... Is it me, or did it look like it was raining in the game? Yeah, it looks like it might have done. We might have just had a weather delay there. I think we bowled 1 ball. And I think that was either the end of the day or there was a weather delay. No? Okay, doesn't look like that's the case. I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, do get an edge there from Selman. But definitely want to bat in this game. I'm just going to bowl this one over. We need to get some confidence back in batting. That T20 really hurt our confidence in batting. And without sounding like I've got too many excuses, I think was probably one of the reasons why we got out so early in this game. So I do want to get back to the crease, and I think the only way that we're going to get our confidence back in batting is actually just by batting. And the more we bat, hopefully the better we get. Before we go into the JLT Sheffield Shield, I do want to go in there with some confidence. The reason I went in there was I wanted to be the best player in their team. And at the moment, I don't think I'm going to be the best player in any team. We've been playing that poorly. And I'm surprised we haven't lost our place in any of these teams, really. I think the game probably doesn't do that too much. But yeah, we really haven't been performing, and we're really going to need to step it up if we want to accelerate our path into the England team. So we're going to simulate through here, and let's see what we end up with. So we're just going to have a look at the scorecard here, because I think this has been incredible. So we managed to get them all out for 221, which is not too bad. So we went in with a lead of just under 100. We then have gone on to score 264 for 3 in our second innings, and we're only on day 2. Sibley unfortunately out for 99, Bowen out for 126. So we're at the crease now with Hayne, who we haven't batted with too much, and we have a chance to really press home our advantage here. We're only on day 2 of day 4, but there has been a weather delay, so let's just see how much time we did lose. Oh, it's only 11:49 on day 3, so we only lost probably a couple of overs. So that's not too bad. Don't want to be losing too much time, but we are already leading by 357. Now, I think we could probably declare right about now if we wanted to, and maximise the time we get to bowl them out. But I think we're just going to try and hit some quick runs, but not do anything too stupid. And yeah, hopefully get this lead close to 400-ish. Oh, that one came into me that time. That one would have hurt on the thigh. Yeah, and just score some quick runs, get the lead to 400-ish, and then yeah, hopefully bowl them out quite cheaply. Definitely didn't need to play at that one. 90 miles an hour for Marchant. Looks a lot fresher this time than he did when we played him in the first innings. Get home safely for the single. Right, our turn to bat against Lawler here. And we've been dropped. Thought I got plenty of purchase on that to get it high enough. And I did get a good connection. Maybe it just got to the fielder a little too quickly. Yeah, just didn't flick it high enough. And Selman with the drop catch. So we're lucky to still be in this innings. We have lost Hayne, who we were batting with. We're now at the crease with Adair. That one is worked nicely through the offside. Should get a couple. That one hit much more nicely through the gap. And that one's gone to the boundary. Pierced that gap there nicely, very nicely. And he's if he's going to keep bowling short, we're just going to not play those balls. Don't want to get drawn into playing a pull shot or something and get a top edge, or or just get a leading edge or something. Oh, and he's done us again. Oh my God. The pace was just too much that time. Kind of a cross-seam delivery. Tried to work it onto the onside. And wow, well, Mitchell Starc. I guess he's proving why he's one of the best bowlers in the world, and he bowls us for 14. Just really haven't figured out a way to play him yet. And some great bowling from him, and we're out for another pretty low score of 14, but I think we should have enough to win this game quite easily. And we do win. We end up winning by 281 runs there eventually. You do see I did get 3 wickets for 38. Those were all simmed. Mitchell Starc actually got 4 wickets, but he went for 116, so he went for a lot of runs. We just unfortunately weren't able to score against him. Bowen getting that 126, but we did bowl them out relatively cheaply, and a good win for us. I'm glad to be back at county cricket, but definitely had a tough time against Mitchell Starc in this game. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I definitely enjoyed being back in county cricket, even though this episode didn't necessarily go as well in terms of runs, but enjoyed being back in this longer form of the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Also, please do subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I'll catch you on another episode of Cricket 19.